What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to the Cold Boot, where I look at new games and/or DLC. And today, taking a look at TrackMania Turbo Beta on the PS4. Insert coin. There's no more coins to insert. That is a nice throwback to a time that no longer exists, which is the time of the arcades, which are pretty much dead these days. You know, you find them here or there. You go to, like, a Dave & Buster's, but the days of insert coin are far in the far-flung past, unless you're in Japan. But, welcome to TrackMania Turbo. My ranking zone is not the United Nations? United Nations, that's not a country. I could be wrong. I am in the United States. And I don't... There it is. United States. And I am in the great state, of New Jersey. Okay, what do we have here? Track Builder, Online Racing, Campaign, Multiplayer, Garage and Mix. How much of this is actually in this game? Because obviously this is the beta. This is the online beta. So let's just go into Campaign and see what challenges we have here. So Solo Campaign. White Series starts here. Canyon Grand Drift. And if you don't know what TrackMania is, well, you are in for a treat. It is a point-to-point racing game based on fastest times, best runs, but it gets real crazy with the course design. This is not a standard, say, like a Forza or a Gran Turismo or any of that stuff. No, this is like Hot Wheels, more or less, in terms of how they handle their racing tracks. So, previously a PC-only, well, mostly a PC-only series. There was like a Wii version and a DS version, but for the most part, we're gonna go alone here for the time being. We'll get into the online. Hopefully, the online's in here as they drop us down and drop us in. And this game looks pretty good. But yes, it was a PC only for the most part for a long time, and now we are in the realm of the PS4, and I think Xbox One as well, and PC. Oh, checkpoint, and I'm just getting all kinds of... I'm now off the course! I'm now driving... Yeah, this is not how this is... This is not how it's supposed to go. So ideally, yeah, right into the water. That was pretty good. So here's the thing with this stuff, is you want to have a good run, and that good run means from the beginning, every time. Because if you fuck up, there's a good chance that you're going to want to start over. So, it's in that way, it's kind of like a rally game, where you're doing a rally race and you're kind of competing against other high scores, other fast times, and going for the bronze, the silver, and the gold. But unlike those kinds of games, this kind of game does get crazy with the courses, and that is what I appreciate about it. That's why I think it's fun. And I got a silver. If I hadn't hit that corner so hard, I probably would have got, a gold. But hey, well played, new record. And we're not going to watch our replays. Just hit next track for a little bit here, and then we'll head into hopefully some multiplayer, and then wrap up our video here. I'm not sure if they have... I would assume that there isn't any course creation in the beta, which only runs this weekend. So, if you're looking to get into this, hit it up this weekend. This one's not going to drop us in. So, we're just going to start here on the ground and head through. So, this game looks nice, plays nice, and you can expect to see it on Perplexing Pixels soon. It does come out next week, but we might have, like, usually... I filmed that show the week after, and the week after is WrestleMania weekend. So perhaps there are some things I have in store for that weekend. Just saying, no promises. Just putting that out there for the handful of you who actually watch this, who watch my normal videos. That's a little teaser for that week. But definitely they will ship this to me. That was a bronze. They will. Fingers crossed. Gamefly will ship this to me next week, and we'll play it at some point in the next few weeks. But that being said, moving on, let's do. I'm curious how much content is actually in this demo as opposed to, you know, the full version of the game. R3 is to change camera. I haven't tried that yet. So let's see what our camera options are here. Just those two. Okay. Inside and outside. So yeah, this is a Nadeo game, which is, this is kind of all they do, I think. I haven't seen them do anything else besides TrackMania, and they got bought by Ubisoft. So that automatically, when you go in a big loop-de-loop, it goes inside, because that makes it easier to steer. And then we do a little drift here, like that. And you drift it like fucking Mario Kart. And there you go. So, self-contained little, you know, things going on for high scores is kind of the point of the TrackMania series. And good news! Good news! I unlocked something. So, sure. Let's go back to track selection and find out what that something is. So you can see here, white, green, blue, red, black. And if there are 5 in each, that's, you know, a lot of courses. But let us back out here and see what's in the garage. Paintwork and music mix. So I guess we unlocked a paintwork, maybe? Perhaps? The better you look, the better you'll feel. And the better you feel, the better you'll race. I'm not sure that that's actually true. Legendary. Ubisoft Club exclusive. And then we got custom. It doesn't really say what I unlocked. So you can see there are different kinds of cars. They got a buggy and, you know, the F1 deal and the Canyon Grand Drift. Canyonero. Okay, yeah, there are different paint jobs here. Land of the Rising Sun, if you will. That's alright. Let's back out of that. Let's get back into racing. Let's check multiplayer. There's no multiplayer. Nope, not. So, multiplayer, a big part of TrackMania that I think is one of the most important parts of TrackMania, and it's not in... Wait, no. Online, that's what I want. I'm sorry. So, no local hot seat arcade split screen secret. No local multiplayer in this beta. But, online, one would assume it's a beta, therefore they're testing online, therefore... let's just jump into Odin Troll normal full speed. That's kind of a weird server browser. And we'll hit the join button. And we'll see if it... room's full. Let's try another one. Join. Room's full. Is there a refresh? L3. Join. This can't be full. It was at like 60. There we go. What? How is it full? Oh, man, that's kind of annoying. Like, I just want to join a room here. And various. Join. Let me join a room. There we go. Not sure why some are red and some are not red. I assumed that red was full, but apparently not. I don't know. But that's okay. This is a game that I like quite a bit, so I'll put up with any kind of, you know, a little bit of jank here and there. I'll deal with it because I want to play more of it. So multiplayer. So you're not interacting with other racers. The way it works is that they have a course, and you race laps on that course over and over again to try and get the best time as everybody else is doing the same exact thing. And that is where the fun comes in, because you are just going... This is like a... Whoa. This is a high score game. This is a fast lap game. So that is essentially what you're trying to do at any given time, is to just have a good lap. So we're going to go through here, we're going to finish this lap, and you'll see how it just kind of restarts. I fucked that up. I'm in like last place here. Or almost last place. But so the things that makes this so great on the PC are not really going to be, or at least as far as I could tell, not really going to be in this version. 33rd. Go! So you just kind of go over and over again. Not really going to be in this version, which is like people being able to set up servers with custom soundtracks is a big thing, and custom like making their own courses and then having those courses have different graphics in them that are made on the PC. Not really going to be a thing here, I would imagine, in Turbo. So you're not really getting that core like Eurobeat soundtrack TrackMania, which is kind of a big part of the appeal for me anyway. So that's kind of unfortunate, but hey, you know, it's a console game. So personally, I'm just glad it exists because I always did kind of like TrackMania and how they did things. But yeah, you can see here, it's just you do it over and over again, and your best time at the end of, you know, the timer here, which I don't actually see on the screen. How much time is left in this? I don't know. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm just like, I'm trying to watch the road and then look out for where the thing is, and it's not readily apparent. But there's a set time that you keep going, and then eventually you are done, and you know, they tell you where you're at in the rankings, and I am just, so you can just hit circle. You can say, okay, that was a fucked up lap, I'm just going to hit circle, and that is certainly a thing you can do. To say, you know what, that wasn't as good as it could have been. And certainly my drifting skills, not the best. And I'm dropping in the rankings here a bit. I think it's aggregating your times in some respects. I'm not actually sure if it's an aggregate or if it's just, hey, here's your best. Oh, there we, yep. Okay, well, we're gonna hop out of here real quick, and we're gonna see what else they actually allow us to do here. Oh, wow. They actually do have sunrise, daytime. They do have some track building in this beta. That's interesting. And very, very forward-thinking of them to actually include that part of it. Personally, I almost never get into any kind of a creation tool in any game because I just don't have the time or the patience, like Trials or Mario Maker. I like playing stuff. Like, getting into it where you're making stuff is not usually on my agenda for, you know, how I do videos here. There's the map. Oh, man. So, as you can see here, it does get... it gets complicated. And you'll want to just, you know, mix some of this. I mean, yes. And then you can kind of just do what you want. You know, you can kind of just go balls out crazy if you really want to. And then finish line. And there we go. So you must be able to finish the track, much like Mario Maker. You'll be able to beat that track before you can actually upload it to the internet. And considering that I made a simple track, I don't see any problem with being able to finish it. So one would assume the track creation here is a bit more limited than it would usually be in the full version. That wouldn't surprise me. And there we go. Validate and edit. And then hey, we can save it and then, you know, whatever else. So, but we're not going to do that here. We're going to quit. And then we're going to head back out. So we did online, we did that. So we kind of saw what there is to see here in the TrackMania Turbo beta. That is the weekend of March the 18th, 2016. I'm curious as to how much campaign is actually in here, and what these worldwide challenges are. Let's see if we can do a challenge here, and see how it works. Train. I'm curious. Anyway, yeah, so this game's out. This game is out like real soon. Like it's like 22nd is the release date, something like that. So I'm looking forward to playing a bunch more of this full game, and then I'll probably play through a bit more of the beta this weekend because I'm looking forward to it. I don't think anything in the beta like carries over to the full game. I wouldn't imagine it would, but hey, you never know. Some games do, some games don't. And this is essentially a demo. Like, I understand we're calling it a beta. It's a demo. Like, yes, they're testing. They're testing the online servers the weekend before release. But come on, it's a demo. Just call it a demo. But calling it a beta gives them the option to say, oh, well, it's not done yet. We're not done yet. The game's not, like, this is the early build, and so they can be absolved of any kind of problems that a beta would have because it's a beta. Whereas a demo is supposed to be indicative of the final product, and it's not always. But hey, that's marketing for you. That's video games in 2016 for you. And we're going to finish this lap of this course and wrap up this particular video for a fine Friday evening, as it were, if you will, etc., etc. But yeah, TrackMania Turbo. Catch it. It's pretty good. I'm going to finish this. Oh, winners don't use drugs. Wow. Now there's an old arcade thing. Winners don't use drugs. Oh, good times. And yeah, you just kind of do it over and over again until you have trained enough, and then can go do that challenge. That's how that works. Anyway, TrackMania Turbo PS4 beta this weekend. I'm not sure if they're doing the beta on Xbox One, but they're definitely doing it on PS4. And it's out on PS4 this week. Catch it. I'm Attack Slug. This is the Cold Boot, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.